Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space Disharmony with me, Get Daved. Disharmony is the expansion pack, or first DLC that came out for Endless Space, which was a pretty good game in its own right, and it adds a couple new features like new factions and fighters and so on. And we're going to check it out. I have not really played the game yet, but I did make for myself the Get Davedians. So we're going to play as them. They are a modification of the United Empire, obviously. Last time I LP'd the game, I played as the Sophons, who have a science focus. These guys are a bit more economic and military-oriented, and the faction traits reflect that. So, cheap ships, good ships, and happy people. So we're going to go that way. There's two new factions. We're going to add them to the game. A lot of people think just because there's a new faction in the game, you have to play it. I'm of a different opinion. I kind of think you should try to destroy it. The Cravers got lots of screen time last time, and I think I've dealt with them enough for my entire life. So we're going to throw in some other factions. I'm not going to go semi-random. I'm trying to include everybody we didn't see last time. Pretty sure the He-Show and the Horatio were in it, but... Oh, we'll throw in the Pilgrims. Alright. I'm gonna crank up the difficulty to hard. I haven't played this game since I last LP'd it, so it's been like, I think maybe a year, so this will be interesting. And at first I was thinking playing on a spiral galaxy would be good, but there's a pretty good chance of... There's a pretty good chance of bottlenecks, I just realized, so instead... Like a flattened disk galaxy. I guess we can try Ovoid. Actually, this sounds kind of interesting. I'm gonna go that way. This is interesting. With no ways to cut across, this is just asking for conflict. Oh well. And yeah, let's have at it, shall we? Lots of avenues for exploration to kick things off. A new hero, who's apparently a Zergling, is ready to be recruited. Commander Corporate. Well, Corporate's good for starting off. We'll dismiss that note for now, because we don't have enough money for a hero anyway. Kef 620 Extras 34F. Sounds like he's from Brave New World. Administrator Pilot, kind of an awkward combination. Ideally, we want Administrator Corporate. Yeah, not quite. Well, food and production are more useful. So this is a little story point that pumps up, just to basically let you know that the Harmony race has arrived, and fighters. They also hate dust, which is kind of like money, but also kind of like cocaine. I guess the game sort of predicts a future where, like, you know how the cigarette is the basis of the prison economy, or at least is where I live. I guess dust, or the spice from Dune, basically, is the currency for that, but these Harmony people don't like it. With a name like that, you would think they would live in harmony with everything, but not the dust. Alright, nice donut or torus-shaped galaxy. And we're at the north end. I'm gonna explore the red supergiant. I feel kind of like a goof. I probably should have gone for the yellow one first, but whatever. Gas giants are very rare. Questionable first decision. I am going to send the colony ship towards that one. Because I have faith that we're going to find something there. Alright, Terran planet, and we are going to be growing a population from this, so we'll go food exploitation. A decent start. And if they ever are in a situation to twiddle their thumbs, I think we'll get them working on a defender. And research time. Research time, there we go. So we don't have any tech to start off. I'm going to go N-way fusion plants. Yeah, we'll go production first. We'll play to our strengths. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And then it might be worth researching some of these colonization techs right away. So I'm actually just going to leave it at those 2 steps for now. And maybe we can adjust these sliders a little bit to get us a more favorable production output. We can make a lot of money. But we can't really increase our research, which is the one thing I want to improve on. So I'm just going to sit here. If we drop down to yonder, we do get 2 more food, which is another population unit a little faster. So we're going to go this way. It will probably be worthwhile just waiting. I think that only equates to 1 extra turn, if even, for our hero hire, which is going to be our first major purchase. Yeah, not even. Good work, Dave. The ES system and wormholes separating us. That's interesting. Well, I'm assuming that's separating me from someone else. It could be circumventing an entire player altogether. Baron with no bad news. That's always nice. Makes up for the fact that you can't eat anything. Can't really... Actually, they're only good for research. +2 dust. Barons have like a negative, I guess. Alright. There's something bad about living on a barren rock. The beetle system. The beetles, everybody. Mutated flora in a good way. And Molten Springs, also in a good way. They erupt money. Okay, the arid one's going to be easier to colonize. And I think a better choice to open up anyway. So I'm going to leave the colony ship there for now. We'll keep making our exploration rounds. Yay, $5. And then I found $5. Alright, well, we can hire our hero. Would I rather have corporate? Science, dust, luxury, and strategic resources. I would say right now... Actually, yeah, I'd rather have science right now. Yep, we're gonna go for it. And assign him to the bloody homeworld. Alright. We've got our first hero. They're getting experience points. We could still hire the other 2. Good work, homeworld. Might as well go for the defender. Gruss, what can you tell us? That you're a very miserable and dangerous place. Okay. Next. I'm a little concerned that we're going to get cut off here. I am also a little concerned about our tech development. I am going to have to, yeah. We'll go this way. We will get the N-Way fusion plants first, but... Research complete? I believe I missed some sort of detail. Well, whatever. It's my own carelessness. Maybe we found them. Fruits of exploration. Alright, everybody, one last planet to explore, and then if there's no star lanes coming off of that, we're pretty much stranded at that point. Until we can get the ability to travel through wormholes, which is not that hard. 3 turns, yay. Homeworld, get to work. Oops. Just gonna change the order on that because, you know, we might as well postpone having the production penalty. Interesting. Huge point in favor of the planet I actually wanted to colonize. That's delightful. I just wish the music were haunting. There we go. Yep, we're stranded. Well, that's fun. What do we have to work with? A tundra, which we could research the ability to colonize. And it doesn't have that much of a penalty. I kind of like that you can see the actual meteors bombarding the surface here. That's pretty fun. Alright. Fantastically rich, but we won't be able to settle that basically, well, for quite some time. I would probably prefer to bank on traveling through wormholes before that. Yay! More money, everybody. I believe the price for the second hero, yeah, is up to 80. Okay. Good work, Homeworld. Good work, Research. I suppose we should pick the next one right away. Yep. And we can colonize another planet on the homeworld. Fascinating. Well, we might as well go for it. I can't really see any drawbacks. And again, we'll prioritize it over the defender. because why not? And you... arid jewel of the north, I guess. Alright. Haggard, unsure, but full of hope, the first colonists of your faction have set foot on another planet. It may seem trivial, but okay. And a wonderful, wonderful level up. We're going to boost the labor rating. Yeah. Industry and food are both probably more useful at this stage. And then right after that, I'm probably going to save my money to hire another hero, and then we might do a little bit of juggling. In all linked systems, and these systems are linked. Alright, you need an exploitation, sir. We've got an arid. They want money, hey? So for those of you unfamiliar with the game, every exploitation will give you one of that unit for every unit of population you have. So if we're dealing with food, you'll get a food guaranteed, but you can get more bonuses, and they become even more drastic as you research the technology based on the planet type. So there is a little bit of mixing and matching you want to do. Well, we'll want the money. Eventually we'll want money. And we have other avenues for getting production, so yeah, let's do that. Contemplating doing the switch, and I think that will have more net benefit to us. And now there's nowhere to scout. There's actually not all that much to do now. How are we doing? Hanging in there. Also, our colony was just colonized, so I'd like to think that that gives us a bit of an advantage in the long term. And speaking of which... Alright. Colonization complete. Also... That's pretty cool. Luxury resource of void stones on the homeworld. What a perk. That's great news, everyone. Just gonna do a quick survey on the available planets again. Barren is friggin' expensive to research by our current standards. There is a non-horrible tundra option. So, yeah, let's go for it. We'll get an exploitation going here first, obviously, but... And you're all about the money. Okay, we can also hire a new hero. Would I rather have an adventurer or a pilot? Spying, killing, sneaking, and stealing. We'll go this way. Food production. So yeah, that sounds like a good opportunity for you to get to work in the beetle system. We've got a nice, comfortable little nook all to ourselves. Oh. We're probably going to go with labor too, or an additional bonus to labor, I think. Actually, you know what? We are not having a hard time keeping up with production in the homeworld, so I think we'll try pumping up the research a little bit. So a bonus to propulsion is always nice. Interesting. There's our wormhole. Actually, focusing on our growth is probably going to be more important because we have a decent number of colonies at this point. I think I'm just going to try enhancing those right now. Because food's going to do good things for us. Food! It does your body good. And the research tundra. Oops, I always click on the wrong one. You're welcome for that, everybody. I'm here to provide you lots of opportunities to shout at your computer screen. Alright. And now the decent opportunity to research public-private partnerships. I'm not entirely convinced this is the best decision, but I'm going to go for it ahead of the colony ship. Yeah. We're going to do that because it's not like we're waiting to build a really good colony here. And the research will only take 2 turns, but oh well, I can live with that lag. And I think on that note, I'm going to end this video. I'll see you all in the next one, and I guess we'll keep cultivating our little corner of the galaxy. This is probably the quiet before a little bit of a storm, because we're almost certainly going to run into bottlenecks in any direction we try expanding. So we've got that to look forward to. I'll see you in the next video, everybody.